Back to the first show of the second season of The Extra Scoop. I'm Jacob Kaldenberg.
And I'm Melissa Morcus. For all of the viewers that watched last season, we no longer have our Politicals feature.
Politicals?
Yeah, this season we have something way better. Here is Sharice and Stacy and what ticks me off.
Hey guys, welcome to the first edition of What Ticks Me Off. I'm Sharice Milton.
And I'm Stacy Banks. So Sharice, you know what off this week?
What, girl?
First of all, today I got a $40 parking ticket.
$40?
Yes, I parked in teacher parking and I don't have a parking pass because I just don't want to buy it. It's $90 and I don't live on campus.
I live on campus and I still can't find no parking. So you tell me what's wrong with that picture. Don't waste your $90. I'm going to suggest that. Don't waste your $90. They had these football games and then they want to tow our cars.
That's because we park in the wrong spots.
Who in the hell gonna park somewhere else? When I pay $90, I should be able to park in the teacher spot if I want to.
Well, that's gonna get you a $40 ticket like mine.
Clearly.
So don't do that. So moving on, something else that off is these teachers that give these big, huge homework assignments and tests on the first week of class.
You better preach.
I cannot believe.
Is this the only class that we have? Can you learn my name first?
Nuh-uh.
An S number? Can we get acquainted? What's your name? I don't even know who the teacher is that's giving me assignments.
Do you know I never know my teacher's name unless I had them last semester. I never learned their names. Like my biology teacher, I had her for a whole semester and still didn't know her name.
I don't learn my teacher's name till the end of the school year. It's pointless now.
I learned it when I'm like in the class begging, like, oh, please let me pass. Off when I get D's.
Girl. But you know something else that off? See, we on a spree right now.
Yeah.
Facebook. What is wrong with Facebook?
It's my life.
And it's just not your life, because it's other people's lives too. Why people feel that they got to live their life on Facebook? I don't want to know about your life. If I want to know, I ask you.
Well, just read my status. You know, that's all you got to do. You want to know what's going on? Read somebody's status.
Read somebody's status. That's all you got to do.
You want to know how I'm feeling? Read my status. You want to know what I did last week? Read my status.
You want to know what I did last summer? Read my status.
Look at the pictures. But I'm not going to lie. I love Facebook. I be on there at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's like I love and hate it. I hate that I'm on it, but I love doing it because there's nothing else to do in Maryville.
I hate it completely. But while we on the subject of nothing to do, why in the hell do these bars close at 1 o'clock in the morning? Who kids? I ain't no kid.
They close at 1, probably because these dummies can't, you know, do their work the next day. They can't get up and go to class.
It's the weekend. Okay, what about the weekend? I know you try to start your partying on Thursday.
Like,
but personally, what about Friday, Saturday? Come on now. Can you give us a leeway?
Well, I don't know. Everything off. Maybe the police got and said you got to get closed down at 1 o'clock. You ain't making enough money.
You can close the bar down maybe at 1 o'clock. But don't let me speak too soon because I ain't no drinker. So that might offend some drinkers.
That's right. You don't want to offend them. They the crazy people.
Yeah,
now they're off. Here's something else. These drunk people coming out the club, coming out of Molly's, coming out the Outback, they standing on the corner instead of getting in their car and driving home or calling Safe Ride. They standing on the corner yelling and screaming, walking in the middle of the street. I'm tipsy trying to drive home and you drunk and I'm about to run into you. Then I'm gonna go to jail. They're off.
We can have a whole segment about me off about these clubs. But let's get to this weather.
Let's talk about why they walk into the club in cold weather.
And what's wrong with this weather? Please, can you tell me what's wrong with this weather?
Why did we come to school in -11 weather? Like, I cannot believe it was -11. I was like walking to class, shivering, like back shivering, skin feeling like it's gonna come off my bones. It's just, it was too cold. Like, I can't do it. Like, I get gloves, earmuffs, like 10 pair of socks. It's just too much. I got to buy bigger shoes to fit all them socks in.
I don't even want to touch basics on my frustration about the weather. Well, that's all for this week. If you have anything that ticks you off and you would like us to talk about it, please send it to
knwt@nwmissouri.edu. We'll see you next week.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I actually have to agree with a lot of what they say, though.
Yeah, I definitely think parking and Facebook is a really big issue, and it ticks me off too.
Definitely. So moving on, Jacob, did you make a New Year's resolution this year?
I actually did. I'm trying to work out a little bit more. Did you?
Cool. I actually did not make a New Year's resolution this year. I kind of bailed on that.
Well, you know, a huge New Year's resolution that people try to do is work out a little bit more, make their bodies a little healthier.
That's true. I've actually been working on that myself. I do yoga lessons a few times a week, so that's kept me pretty motivated.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, the Student Rec Center has actually been really packed since New Year's.
Yeah, I've actually heard all about that. And here's Emily DeMaria bringing you more information on changes in the rec center since the new year.
There's a lot more people coming into the fitness center right now, especially after New Year's. Everyone's making their resolutions to lose weight. My guess is after spring break, those numbers are going to drop.
Yeah, after the New Year, there's a lot more people there, just because I guess everybody's trying to get their summer sexy on or whatever. And I kind of don't like it because it's a lot more crowded.
I noticed a lot more people are in the fitness center for sure. A lot more people are working out, trying to get in shape. Fitness center, I've also noticed a lot of people are going up there trying to play basketball and get ready for intramurals and everything like that. So,
with New Year's and rough weather comes new resolutions and tough workouts. This week we went to the rec center, which suddenly became the new hotspot on campus.
It gradually got more and more as the semester went on because of the weather outside, and it gradually got colder and colder. So that last month of school when the snow, if it did snow or it was raining and wet, people like to come in here and get their workout in instead of being outside. So
every day, students venture to the rec center to take part in many activities that the rec center has to offer.
here in the rec center, it'd be the track, the basketball courts, all the equipment that we have, be it badminton, volleyball, racquetball. Racquetball courts are probably the most popular other than basketball. And then upstairs we got some new weight equipment, free weight stuff that came in after the new year.
With all of the different activities and free equipment to take advantage of, you might be asking, why go anywhere else?
Well, there's not a lot of options in Maryville. It's either the community center, Looks, the 3 or 4 places on campus like South Complex that have little workout areas, or they come here, or the fitness center. So they don't have a lot of options.
Considering the options that Northwest students do have, the rec center seems to be the top choice when it comes to being admitted to the gym.
To be here and come in here for free, you have to be a full-time student, meaning 12 hours or more, and undergraduates can come in here for 6 hours. If you're taking 6 hours, you can come in here with no cost to you. But if you're just a community member and you want to come in, you just have to pay a $3 day pass, or you can buy a half a year or a year pass to come in here and use all the facilities, including the pool too.
So now that you know what our campus has to offer for a better you, are you going to get out there and redefine some of those muscles, or will you change your mind and fall back like the rest?
Most New Year's resolutions don't last that long.
Thanks, Emily. Coming up in Excess, we've got an interesting story on about our economy and how hard it is to find a job in Maryville.
It's time for another commercial break, but we'll be right back.
Don't go anywhere.